Alright, man. Apparently Moneybagg, it is in the middle of Ari Fletcher. They said they broke up, ex-girlfriend. Truck getting repossessed. Now, we all remember when she was going around here saying big energy. And apparently he pulled my man that Lisa Ray was married to? Like the King of the Ivory Coast or the Prince or something like that, where he was buying Lisa Ray gifts with her own money, and she didn't know that he was buying her gifts and shit with her own money and stuff. And Dwayne Martin got caught up in all that type of stuff, and they was rolling out doing dirt together allegedly, whatever the situation may be. And Dwayne Martin got caught up in all of that. But yeah, apparently, the Range Rover that he gifted her, a lot of people don't know how the credit game and all that type of game work. Apparently it got repossessed. They trying to repossess it, and they say whoever in possession of it is in trouble. Now, the word on the street is he bought her that Range Rover and put it in her name. Right? She tweeted out like, yeah, financially I'm good, blah, and all this stuff. We good over here, and I'm good, whatever. And he pretty much bought it for her, but put it in her own name. All right, and now people going around saying like, that she ain't got the money, whatever. They broke up. Now she like tweeted out that he did some things to her, but I didn't really see it go viral. But yeah, and then she kind of like deleted it and all that type of stuff. But like I said before, they ain't married. When you married, then it's fair game, unless y'all got a prenuptial agreement to split up the assets. All right, if y'all don't have a prenuptial agreement, if y'all engaged, you get the money, you get a ring back, and unless he put it in your name and bought it, that's fine. But the ring goes back. But, at the same time, bro, certain things ain't meant to work out. It ain't. He's an entertainer. He gonna have women throwing themselves at him. So people gotta understand, dude. Like, women don't understand. It's in the African, or it's in the black genes, or the African genes, whatever you want to call it, a poly relationship. All right, it's in our genes. And you fighting temptation. The Europeans came up with the law of bigotry, and you can look it up yourself. Paul Mooney was talking about it before he passed. And bigamy, whatever the fuck it's called, bigamy, excuse me. Is where they come up with you you can marry one mate, and that's just not curiosity. That's why you got to make sure you get married. As a woman, you can't force nobody to get married, right? And a lot of women are cool with getting cheated on. I know one of my dudes, he ended up getting married to his wife. This is a while ago. And they still together. And they was getting married, and he was like, she pretty much on my ass. She ain't let me have no free will. I can't do nothing, right? So she knew he was cheating. Like, she knew she was cheating. And, some women accept it, bro. It is what it is. Some women don't remember what it's like to go back, especially if you don't have independence. It's hard to start over when you put a year in shit. When you put 2, 5, 10 years in, and when a woman cheats 9 times out of 10, the relationship got to be over with. Unless it's a marriage, you working through it for the kids. A lot of people just in a financial agreement. That's pretty much what it is. Y'all have sex and all that. It's hard to really wake up to somebody for the rest of your life and just think about it for a minute and mess with one person for the rest of your life. That's hard. Especially, it ain't shit out there. But then it's just always curiosity. That's what made like prices come in at and all that type of stuff. You know the risk. It ain't like you back in the Will Chamberlain days. You knock down 100,000 bras and you good. Today it's too much shit flying around. When you cheating with a chick, or you creeping with a chick, her boyfriend, her husband find out, then you know what I'm saying, and your relationship messed up, he tried to kill you, or you trying to kill him, or it's just a lot of stuff tied up to it, or she's saying you the only one and she got multiple partners, and but at the end of the day, them high profile relationships, while he an active prime rapper, that wasn't gonna work. That wasn't gonna work. It didn't mean that she was the problem. or per se he was the problem. Sometimes it's just not the right time. And when you got options, I'm not saying he cheated or whatever, or she accused him of. I'm not getting into that. But when you got options, it's curiosity. And when you get older and when you go through them options and you find out them options ain't what you had, it is. As a woman, it's certain things that you got to be able to do, to satisfy a dude. And sex is really, really not high on that list. To a grown person, you talking about balances, finances, raising civil and kids with manners and all that type of stuff. That's kind of what's on the menu. That's what's on the menu, if we being honest. You know what I'm saying? Can you cook? Can you clean? A lot of women get mad. The only ones who can't cook get offended, like Travis Kelce ex-girlfriend. Oh, go get you Jenny, or go get you whoever she said, Rachel Ray or something like that. Like, but y'all want traditional dudes. Now, if I'm gonna hire a chef and hire a maid, to do all that type of shit, I mean, like, why are we even together? Why are we even feng shuiing? Why are we even kicking it? If there wasn't, but at the end of the day, if you bought her a truck and put it in her name, it's her financial responsibility. And that's just what it is. If y'all engaged and you break off or she break off the engagement ring goes back to the person who bought the engagement ring. That's just the way it is. Go look at the Roy Williams receiver from the NFL, played for the Lions and the Dallas Cowboys, and this supermodel or this whoever she was before Instagram thoughts and all that. She was like a model or a swimsuit or whatever she was, white girl, and she ran off with his ring. He lawyered up. She had to get her ring back. She broke it off, and she tried to run off with the ring. No, it's not yours. It's not a wedding yet. So we ain't eloped. We ain't married yet. Send my shit back. So, and it's her responsibility. She said she financially good. I mean, she good. I'm pretty sure G Herbo taking care of his kid, and they say guesstimation. The least is leased, by the way. So they said maybe $5,000 a month and all that type of stuff. So, but the Range Rover goes back with Moneybagg, go back with you. And it was leased and all that shit, and people looking like, oh, he bought a Range Rover. He set the bar pretty high for you broke niggas and all that type of shit, man. Broke people sometimes be the most happiest people in the world. And wealthy people be sometimes the most miserable people in the world. So, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you be broke and happy and you don't fucking remember it until, till down the line. So, a lot of times you building memories, and very, very valuable memories and important memories. And sometimes you just live you in the moment and you look back like, damn, that was good. Sometimes you gotta, to know a good one, you gotta lose a good one. That's why sometimes people get remarried and all that type of stuff. Like I said, every time a relationship is timing. And when a person hit rock bottom and able to reflect and be real and build with themselves, then they can look out and say, yeah, you know what, I was wrong. And a lot of these baby daddies going around here telling other girls, and girls love baby daddies, trust me. And, some of them, most of them, in my opinion. And there's something about a man being a property or being with another woman that women love, but nonetheless, and and they don't never look at like why they didn't work with what they, they believe, and you end up finding, same thing for dudes, you end up finding why it didn't work, and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, important questions is, where was your father at? How did you grow up? You meet a mother. It's a lot of important questions for you meet mothers and family and that type of stuff that you gotta ask, credit, all that type of stuff. Kind of like, how she living. It's a lot of stuff when you young, you skip over it. You skip over the fucking questions and shit, and you just be like, you skip over them and you be like, eh. You know what I'm saying? You skip over that type of stuff, but when you get older, then you able to maneuver and know what the red flags are and, what you willing to deal with or not. But the Range Rover stayed with him, and I'm saying with her, it was in her name, and that's her financial, her financial responsibility. Now, if he was a co-signer, he might be in trouble. But they really don't even be looking for co-signers like that. That's the crazy thing no more. Shit, you can get a car like shit, a bag of Skittles. But it ain't like it was 20, 30, 40 years ago. But hey, Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all. Peace.